All right, since everybody's here and it is 6 o'clock, we'll go ahead and call to order the regular town council meeting for August 8th, 2024. And we'll begin with a moment of silence. Man, I need to get a motion to approve our agenda.
So moved.
Jimmy moves, Scott seconds, all in favor? No. Unanimous. Okay, I need a motion to accept the consent agenda. Scott makes the motion.
I'll second it.
Mike seconds, all in favor, unanimous. All right, there is no attorney report, so we'll move on to the old business of the change to the settlement agreement. Got a pack here with you that gives a rundown on the timeline of that property that we're talking about. And I did my research. I couldn't find where anybody else could make a claim to that property at all. And I was able to trace it down from when Georgia Power got it in 1912. And where it changed hands every time, it went to an organization, so it was never abandoned. It always was in, someone always had the title to that land until it got to us in 1985. So there are a few other documents in there, some plats that show that it belonged to Georgia Power at one time when Johnny and Cheryl Jackson were doing their thing back there. So they would have been aware that it was a separate plat and not part of their project. So that's where I went with it. Talked to Warren. There really wasn't much. He went ahead and wrote up a thing for us if y'all decide y'all want to go ahead and accept their changes the way they are. But I'm assuming by their absence that they're not coming in to ask us to say that they're going to put it on there. So I'm going to leave that conversation up to you guys now. So did my part. I think we can prove very strongly that we own it. There's no question about it. So whether or not we need it on the paper, on that page, that's the conversation.
I vote that we make the switch, let them use them.
Okay.
I suggest that we vote on it.
Right.
Yeah. I think it needs to be documented.
I agree with Scott.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been down this road.
There's no reason, and Craig made it very clear last time to them, there's no reason to do anything different than what we told them before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they can come back or they can just let it lie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's,
All right. Well, I don't think then that we need to. I don't know that we need to make a motion, but.
Well, he made a motion, so if there is
Oh.
no second, it will die.
Yeah. So Mike's making the motion that we accept their change, and if there's no second, then it doesn't go anywhere, and we'll just move on. All right, sounds good.
That's a lonely feeling.
it doesn't happen often.
I like to see it every once in a while. It's not bad to have that happen every once in a while. So then we'll move on to the alcohol license amendment for Tallulah Adventures.
I have a question on that. Why does it continue to change? I mean, Bill owns it. So why does it keep going in under all these different names we've seen it go through?
I think they're wanting the manager to hold it in their name because then that makes them responsible.
Oh, for checking IDs off.
Yeah. And they don't have I don't think they really have a hand in the day-to-day operations of the Edge part. So
I was just curious.
That's-
It's the third time
my assumption, so.
Third time's a charm.
now.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
So,
I make a motion, we approve it. See the reason not to.
okay, Scott makes the motion.
I'll second.
Craig seconds, all in favor, unanimous, all right. Mayor's comments, got here quick, first of all, you all saw the, if you haven't in your report is the EPD inspection that we had a couple of months ago. Or about a month ago, I guess, Gary took them around, showed them everything. And one of our American Water people were here also. Really wasn't a bad report. They want us to do something with the wells. If we're gonna keep them active. And we've got some ideas. Lauren has some ideas of what we can do. And, then we need to create a schedule for keeping the tanks clean. But both tanks are clean. The report said we didn't have any documentation. And, we sent that documentation right back to Kim to let her know, for their records, then let them know when the last time they were cleaned. One was done in 2021 and the other in 2022, so we're still within the recommended time frame for those cleanings and inspections. So, the other item is that the Verdinos will be leaving next Friday. So, unfortunately, for us, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put together a potluck send off next Monday at 6 o'clock or 6:30 here. Instead of our fire meeting, so I'm trying to get word out. If you want to pass that around, I'm gonna get Linda to send out an email.
Good.
Should have done that today,
What day?
Monday. Yeah, how many days from now? So we'll kind of have a send off and an appreciation dinner for them, potluck. Mike can do his red beans and rice.
Yeah.
Louisiana style. And that is all I have. If there are any public comments, see someone's jumped on. Looks like.
I gotta give a quick update on
Oh,
the safety corridor. We met today with the engineers and went over everything. We are gonna beef up the width of the sidewalk for what might be the future rails and trails that go through here, so it has to be 8 foot.
Okay,
And that'd be from the roundabout going towards the bridge. We're gonna maintain the 5 foot for the town, it's just not good. So, because the rails and trails would go that way.
oh, okay,
And they did get some positive input from Georgia Power about get swinging down and going underneath the bridge with the track.
okay, good.
So that's great.
That's really good.
Yeah, it is. That's one big hurdle.
Yeah, you're right. That's awesome.
Great. That. All right, I'm gonna guess there's no public comment at this point. Do not need executive session, so. Motion to adjourn, Scott makes.
I have one thing I just want to throw out. And then,
Oh, that's
yeah.
right, I forgot. Yeah, we talked about
If any of you are available, I was asked by the Habersham County Chamber of Commerce Director, Ellie Van Dorman. They're doing it at HEMC, they're doing a breakfast on Friday, September 20th. Basically 7:45 to 9 a.m. And they'd like for someone to speak on behalf of the town of Tallulah Falls, just like a few comments, on the town. Each municipality is being invited just to do the state of where we are as a town. I'm actually gonna be out of town that day,
I'm not available.
and Mike's not available. If anyone would wanna do that,
That sounds so uncomfortable. I want to do it.
okay.
All right, great.
Both of you can do it.
I
You
mean,
can-
it'll be something different.
I mean, they'll feed you breakfast, you get to meet some of the other folks from the other municipalities, and it's just short and sweet, but Tallulah Falls is doing great, and, if anybody has questions or, Linda will be glad to write you a 3-minute speech,
In my spare time.
Oh, that's fair time to get.
Oh.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
all right, cool.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
My pleasure.
You want me to turn to the right, I can see. You're like a student, when I say you want to stand up and do a report, they're under their desk.
Slowly start turning in their chairs.
Oh my God, can I say?
First thing is I looked at my calendar, I was like, dang.
Leave for the restroom.
Right, exactly. Go ahead, Scott, I'm
I'll make
sorry
that
to
motion.
interrupt you.
Yeah, we adjourn.
All right, we have a motion. Do we have a second? Craig seconds, all in favor?
Oh, let's-
All right.
Yeah, good, guys.
Mike, all right, unanimous. Good luck at school,
All right, thank you, brother.
When did the
Thank you.
students come back?
Monday, I will miss Monday. I want to be here for Gary. He's such a good guy, but I will be out of function for our brand new internationals that evening. So I won't be able to do that time, you know. But I have told Gary my appreciation. I have called him.
Carol, I knew that
For what
The
he's
day
done.
that he mentioned, I didn't know.
Yeah, he's.
All right, good guy. He's always done
You're
it
doing
for
it?
years, yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be my pleasure.
Yeah.
It's just that like the discomfort I said,
Yeah.
I gotta go for the discomfort.
There you go. He was already on the tape. You had to rescue him. See you guys.
All right. See you.
Y'all have a good evening.
All right, you guys. Hey, we got done early. All right.